Let us assume Tesla goes into the game. They are in preparation. They are going to start producing robots, and they always know how to do mass production. Tesla is expecting to produce about 1 million robots a year, every year. Let's say they only achieve 50% of that, 500,000 robots a year. Within 3 years, they will saturate the US. Within 3 years, everybody will have one. Everybody that can afford $10,000 will have one. So if a robot can do the menial jobs in the factory, the menial jobs in the house, and then those that know how to do the silicon part of it, like the Chinese companies, now create that to satisfy the needs of men. I'm not saying women don't have those kind of needs, but women also have needs like status, financial providing, and so on. But men don't need those things from women. Men don't. I have not heard of a man that says, I'm looking for a girlfriend that'll take care of me and give me money. Maybe there's an outlier. There's 1 in 10 men that will say, oh, he's looking for a girlfriend that will take care of his financial needs. Men don't do that. It's women that want men to provide for them. So now when you put that into perspective, like I discussed with my AI Grok, women are the only ones that need to be provided for. Men don't need that from their girlfriends or wives. So if a man doesn't need to be provided for in any shape or form, what happens to the need? If a man doesn't need to be provided for in any shape or form, those robots that are in use cannot give women the money they need, because the robots don't produce money. They are owned by somebody. Somebody owns the robot. So if a woman goes to purchase a robot for her need, that robot is not coming with money, and it's not going to bring money to her every month. So she still needs to have her job to provide her financial needs. So she's not satisfied, because a woman most likely will want to clean her own house, do her own chores. So the most things she needs from a man, a robot cannot provide it. But when you flip it the other way, a man can provide for himself, doesn't need a woman to provide for him, and then what he needs from a woman, he can get that from a robot that is currently in production. And you know the Moore's law. Moore's law says everything can be improved tenfold every year. So if the robots are 50% good today, within the next 12 months, they should be 70 to 80% good and progressively better. So when I think about this, I'm worried. For one reason, I have 2 daughters who grew up in America. I expect to have another child or 2. But the point is, if technology is moving the way technology is moving, what happens to the future of young women? Those that are already old, before it becomes so bad, they'll most likely die. But those that are in their 20s, 30s, 40s will be affected. Technology is not moving in the right direction for everybody. For me, it is. I'm in a field that before technology will come and destroy the field, nursing, I most likely will be in my 60s or 70s, so I wouldn't need the job anyway. But those of us that are, those men that are not in that field will find it hard, because the more robots are produced, the more jobs are being taken. You may think your job is not affected, but think about this. If your job is not affected and somebody else loses their job, most likely they are going to retrain and come to look for a job in your own field. So if people that used to find jobs in your field were 100 of them every month, because others that lost their job in other field have to retrain to do the job you do. So now your field is not just 100 people looking for a job. Now it's 1,000 people looking for a job in your field. So you are affected because people left their other promising field that was destroyed by the advent of robots and came to your field. So it's not just relationships that will be destroyed. Relationship will be affected, jobs will be affected, and mental health of those that are impacted will be affected. I'm just saying, I'm thinking about it. I don't know if other people are thinking about it. If you have a contrary view that is rosy, that can contradict the direction I think we are going, please let me know. Put down a comment. Let me know if there's something I am missing. If robots are not going to be as bad as I think for the society, for women in particular, if you think they're not going to negatively affect women, their relationship, their jobs, the satisfaction they get in relationship, if it's not going to affect that, please let me know in the comment. Thank you.